What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I know there's been some storms going on all over the country. My thoughts and prayers are with everybody. And, oh man, I wish I could come help. Even if it's, because I can't donate money, but I can certainly donate like my time. Like if I could get a flight to wherever it's needed and can just get to wherever people need help and can, physically offer help, like that's, God, I wish I could do that, take time off of work and go to those places and help people. Like I said, I don't have money to donate, but I would absolutely go down there and help in a heartbeat. Man. So I really, really hope everybody's safe. Please be safe. We get storms around here, but nothing like that, because our weather up here is pretty mellow for the most. We're getting a decent windstorm right now, but we don't have the spikes in temperatures, so we don't get anything super crazy. But anyway, sorry guys, on my other videos, I was like watching, like the first 30 seconds of it, and I didn't realize how much I'm like sniveling. And I just have allergies so bad. I'm allergic to trees, dust, grass, mites, mold, which mold's bad anyway, but like I'm allergic to mushrooms, and just mold really bothers me. Cats, nuts, just trees in general, and I'm surrounded by trees, so I always have allergies. I apologize for the sniffles all the time, and it's the type of allergies that I could blow my nose all day long, but it doesn't help, so I apologize. I'm sure it's annoying. But anyway, this is Upchurch, as usual. Spittin' on First Day Out. I love this song. I can't tell you how many times I've told my son to stop whatever he's doing and to listen to this song and carefully listen to the words. And I love it. And I also love too, hold on, I love the shift in beats. Like, how he goes from telling a story and then it just like drops. Love that part. So we'll just get started with it, and hopefully it's...
Yeah. Church. This is a message to my fans that they life been kind of crazy. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the fact that we all made it. Yeah, I started in the holler in the middle of the cutty. Back when it was 5 to 9s, caulk paint, and some putty. Real talk, thank you all for letting my power glide. You had faith in my ass when I didn't even have a ride. Making videos with no servers, trying to post my shit online. Walmart phone, straight talk, cause I was penny picture tight every...
I love that. I love that. It just, right out of the gate, talking about the struggle. Talking about penny pinching. Straight talk. Trying to post shit with shitty internet. And actually, there was a beginning in there that I missed.
Church. This is a message to my fans that they life been kind of crazy. I'm still trying to wrap...
And it's interesting because how long ago did this song come out? And he's talking about how crazy life is. Now, what's everything that's going on with this poor man yet again? Yeah. I want to say this song's 5 years ago? And that poor man has not had a break. And I think that's why people just connect with him that much more. Because, I don't know, it always seems to be, like, I know for me, man, it's just, I don't know how my face isn't bruised up from just taking the punches from life, you know? And it's just, it's always two, like, there's no mellow. It's just boom, 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 one after another, after another, after another. So this goes, 5 years of all the shit that he's been through, and he could sit here and say the same thing. But there's a lot of blessings in between there. I'm not trying to be negative and point out all the negative things, but his life has definitely been crazy, but it's been amazing at the same time watching him overcome all those obstacles. It's absolutely inspiring, especially whether as a kid or an adult that's struggling with life. It's inspiring. And sometimes adults need to be inspired just as much as kids. And I really hate that he's having to go through all these painful things. And I do hope things get better for him. Oops.
Run the fact that we all made it. Yeah, I started in the holler in the middle. Cut it back when it was 5-9s, chalk paint and some putty. Real talk. Thank you all for letting my power glide. You had faith in my ass when I didn't.
Sorry. What do you say? Something about putty? I never caught that.
In the middle of the cutty. Back when it was 5-9s, chalk paint and some putty. Real talk. Thank you all for letting my power glide. You had faith in my ass when I didn't even have a ride. Making videos with no servers, trying to post my shit online. Walmart phone, straight talk, cause I was penny pinching tight. Every stitch I close I had was hella stained and ripped up. People saying hip hop don't belong with none of you hick fuck. Like who wanna hear a song about junk and metal for the cash flow? Tell the game that I ain't never known about slanging dope. They fit in where you get it, but I don't have a category. All I got is a life and ability to write a story.
Right there. I mean, that sums it all up. He doesn't have fancy this or that. He's, doesn't have the, trap house type story, but he does have a story. And he has the talent and he has the ability to write that story. And he has a dream. In fact, he said it better. Let's listen to that again.
Again, that I ain't never known about slanging dope. They fit in where you get it, but I don't have a category. All I got is a life and ability to write a story. White boy killing your hood rats be calling me Norman, cause they know I bait them in and then it turns into a murder. Hey Drew, remember back in the day, we fist fought, notice class, got blood on the desk, and on the way to the office, we both became best friends, sneaking in the Brentwood houses damn near every weekend. Hey man, the ladies love, especially ones who went to private school, cause by the time we 16, we already had some tad shit, man. Time flies like that GT that you had then, spray painted up black, man. We thought we was that hot shit.
I love all of that because, I mean, I can relate to all of that in a certain way. Like the whole fight thing, not me personally, but one of the most intense and memorable fights that I've seen was my two friends that were in I can't even tell you what the beef was about, but I wish I had that video because, oh my God, I mean, both these girls are tall and they just were going at it. And gosh, I think it was Kylie took Ree's head and put it like right into the sink in the hallway. Like that was an intense fight between the two. And yeah, they were friends before. I couldn't even tell you what the beef was. And then they've been friends after. Like, and I love both of those girls too. We all grew up together. And in fact, Kylie, if you ever happen to watch, I still got my scar right here from you. We were partying and running around, and it was dark. Because out here in the sticks, there's no streetlights. There are not very many. And we went running, and I ran right into a chain link fence. And if she's watching this, I know she's laughing her ass off right now. Because that was the same night, too, that we thought it was a cop. And so she jumped. She's tall, so she's got the legs. She jumped from the street kind of over this ditch to hide. Well, my short, thick ass couldn't make it over the fence or make it over the ditch. So I ate shit and was trying to like lay down, and the car stopped and was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just tired." I hear my friend Kylie, oh my God, she is dying laughing in the bushes, just dying. And I mean, I've got stories for days like that. But again, his songs make me think of those memories that I just love. And it's just, I don't know, I don't think he realizes how special some of these songs are. And I know they are to so many people. And whether it was out a month ago, a day ago, or 6 years ago, they all are the same meanings behind it. And it's just, that's authentic.
You're a cracker, what they know about the creek. We was running hella wild while the neighborhood was sleeping. We was raised around them felons that had warrants out for their arrest, but we wouldn't out there snitching because we really didn't fucking raise Sam to remember when the police wouldn't even let us out of.
Oh, wait. There was another part. Oh, hold on. Let me go back just a little bit.
Team, we already had some tad shit, man. Time flies like that GT that you had then. Spray painted up black, man. We thought we was that hot shit. You're no cracker, what they know about the creek. We was running hella wild while the neighborhood was sleeping. We was raised around them felons that had warrants out for their arrest.
That's something I want to bring up really quick is, he's talking about at night, running amok, causing chaos in town. You know what? That's another reason why I was a girl, nonetheless, and I could roam the streets all hours of the night. And I'm not saying that shit doesn't happen, because shit happens everywhere. But I'm here to tell you, the chances of bad shit happening to me, running around, being a dumb teenager at night, I mean, I could walk the alleyways, I could walk everywhere. And it was possible. We could run amok and be teenagers and be dumb, but not have the fear of, serious crime, violence. Like I said, shit happens. I get that, but it's not, as a girl, I was able to roam around and feel okay and be a dumb teenager and still know that if, someone drove by and they still were checking on me to see if I was okay, they didn't assume, oh, she's just some junkie and drove on by. No, he stopped to check on me and make sure I was okay. Like, in the city, you would have just kept driving.
We wouldn't out there snitching because we really didn't fucking raise Sam to remember when the police wouldn't even let us out. I fell asleep in your Monte Carlo right up on the Stormy's house. Remember when we spent the night just chilling up at Union Hill, hiding in the toolbox because we couldn't pay admission, fam? We done came a long way. Now it's Creeksquad, dirty white boys from one lane roads outside.
Oh, it wasn't loud enough. I gotta do it again. It wasn't loud enough.
To remember when the police wouldn't even let us out. I fell asleep in your Monte Carlo right up on the Stormy's house. Remember when we spent the night just chilling up at Union Hill, hiding in the toolbox because we couldn't pay admission, fam? We done came a long way. Now it's Creeksquad, dirty white boys from one lane roads outside going too hard. Ain't seen nothing like us, not even up on the telly, dog. We come out shocking motherfuckers like we got kind of prod. Yeah, I'm fucking ugly. Yeah, I'm slightly overweight. Yeah, I got a bunch of goons that'll come and raid your place.
I love that. A few things. Not only the beat, just it going hard. I love that. First of all, I would love to hear that live. Oh my God, that bass drop like that and that shift. Oh, hearing that live, like, I get excited just thinking about it. But I love how he brought up a few things that hold on, I have to rewind it again. I gotta turn it down so it's not too loud.
Tell it, dog. We come out shocking motherfuckers like we got cattle prod. Yeah, I'm fucking ugly. Yeah, I'm slightly overweight. Yeah.
Talking about cattle prods? Wait.
That's Creeksquad, dirty white boys from one lane roads outside going too hard.
So again, talking about road, one-way road. I love that too.
Ain't seen nothing like us, not even up on the telly, dog. We come out shocking motherfuckers like we got cattle prod. Yeah, I'm fucking ugly. Yeah, I'm slightly overweight. Yeah, I got a bunch of goons that are coming right.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got sidetracked. I got all excited talking about the bass that I had forgotten. So, talking about being slightly overweight, being ugly, whatever. He's just talking about him and that he doesn't give a shit about those things, which is badass, because there are people that are getting, their self-esteem and their confidence is shit because of those things that people would give them shit about. But he's sitting here saying, yeah, so what? I'm slightly overweight. So what? Yeah, you can say I'm ugly. So what? And he talks about his goons. Okay, that's a generation thing. If he's referencing what I think he is, I guess I should have given it a couple more seconds.
Yeah, I'm fucking ugly. Yeah, I'm slightly overweight. Yeah, I got a bunch of goons that are coming right your place. Yeah, I live out in the country. Yeah, I like being.
So yeah, talking about all of his goons. Sorry, but that's some Lil Wayne shit. That's some 2010, Young Money, the Goon Squad, the Goons. Everything was goons back then. Don't be a goon. I love that. And that's a generational connection, I guess, because he's around the same age. But he could not be referencing that, or I could be completely off, and that's just me, because that's what I think of when I hear that. So, but I love that, yeah, I'm a redneck. Yeah. So what?
And that redneck sunburned skin still cold around my damn neck. Riding the Rketreacts that was fresh back in the 80s, fully loaded when I'm rolling National City on a daily. Cause you crackhead motherfuckers can get lit up. I ain't playing, I ain't bothering the sheriff if you stepping on my lane. And I be hitting up my skins if you trying to cause a problem. There's a couple hundred of them like coyotes in the holler. Yeah, I'm sweet tea sipping till my ass got diabetes.
I love that too. Drinking sweet tea till my ass gets diabetes. I love that. See, for me though, I guess must be a North thing, but I've always got my mason jar with tea. You guys will probably see it in a bunch of videos, but it's not sweet tea. It's just black tea. Sorry, because I don't want diabetes. That and a lot of sweet tea is like really just too sweet for me. I can't do it. But there's so many like bars and references that it's hard to catch them all.
I ain't playing. I ain't bothering the sheriff if you stepping on my city on a dragon mother.
What was he talking about? The 80s? He's talking about
that redneck sunburned skin still cold around my damn neck. Riding the Rketreacts that was fresh back in the 80s, fully loaded when I'm rolling National City on a daily. Cause you crackhead motherfuckers can get lit up. I ain't playing, I ain't bothering the sheriff if you stepping on my lane. And I be hitting up my skins if you trying to cause a problem. There's a couple hundred of them like coyotes in the holler.
And this was again, how long ago? And he's talking about all the people he's got that's got his back. I could say you want to double, triple, maybe quadruple that number. Because he's got Creeksquad skins everywhere. Everywhere. And I mean, like I said a bunch of times, I'm all the way up north. I'm as north as you can go before you hit Canada. And you say the word Creeksquad around here, and people will know exactly who you're talking about. Exactly who you're talking about. God, Upchurch, will you come up here? I would die to... God, I would love to see Upchurch live, but I know he sticks to the South, where he's from. I get that. Maybe one of these days I can get a ticket and go down there with my husband, maybe a couple friends, but you'll definitely have sold out shows up here still.
Yeah, I'm sweet tea sipping till my ass got diabetes, but I got the southern muscle. So fuck your sissy box on Wheaties. I be rolling around the city with some Kelsey ballerinis. Top off of that Bronco, cause I don't care for Lamborghinis. White paint, white walls, church stitched in the headrest. On my OJ Simpson, cause the damn.
Did you just say he doesn't like Lamborghinis and he owns one? Well.
Fuck your sissy box on Wheaties. I be rolling around the city with some Kelsey ballerinis. Top off of that Bronco, cause I don't care for Lamborghinis. White paint, white walls, church stitched in the headrest. On my OJ Simpson, cause the damn fucking killer shit. Track is fucking dead. Call big homie with the mini X. Park it on my head and go and dig up all the rest of this. My brain like a gold.
Hold on.
Cause I don't care for Lamborghinis. White paint, white walls, church stitched in the headrest. On my OJ Simpson, cause the damn fucking killer shit. Track is fucking dead. Call big homie with the mini X. Park it on my head and go and dig up all the rest of this. My brain like a gold mine. She cracker, I can hold mine. Poking me like getting thrown into Alabama land.
I love that. Talking about his head. It's a gold mine. Well, he's accurate. And people want to say he's like super cocky and stuff, but it's not. It's cocky if you're talking all this shit like I'm big and bad, but you're not. That's being like cocky because you're not that big and bad. But everything that he talks about with his talent, the way he lives, you know, people that have come after him have not won, whether it's in the courtroom or out of the courtroom. So he can back it up. That's the difference. So yeah, he can say that all day long.
If you tripping on my words, consider yourself fired. Just like some last guy who had that bad idea to try. Hey, they trying to throw me out. I told them dudes that I ain't going. My diet is gasolina, matches, and some flamethrower. But I could pull a water pistol on half of you fucking bros. Squirt some jelly on them bitches, throw them off in the toast. Because I'm eating motherfuckers like they pack inside a Lunchable. I get hungry when I'm stoned and I'm making.
See, I've heard this song a million times, man, and I still catch shit. I love it.
Oh, my I can hold mine. Poking me with the mini X. Park it on my head and go and dig up all the rest of this. My brain like a gold mine. Cracker, I can hold mine. Poking me like getting thrown into Alabama land. If you tripping on my words, consider yourself fired. Just like some last guy who had that bad idea to try. Hey, they trying to throw me out. I told them dudes that I ain't going. My diet is gasolina, matches, and some flamethrower. But I could pull a water pistol on half of you fucking bros. Squirt some jelly on them bitches, throw them off in the toast. Because I'm eating motherfuckers like they pack inside a Lunchable. I get hungry when I'm stoned and I'm making them all uncomfortable. Yeah, they subbing my shit to see if I'm
talking about the Lunchables and making them uncomfortable. And yet again, that's a reference to people that were, if you were poor, you had spaghetti stains in the Tupperware, and you knew what Lunchables were. So you catch all these references that only people that have grown up this way would get. Same with that one song. Oh gosh, I'll have to find that song. Oh, I didn't even catch it. Too hungry when I'm stoned and I'm making them all uncomfortable. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Subbing my shit to see if I'm coming for them, cause I'm the hillbilly still killing the hick version of Slim.
Yes. Boom. That's it right there. The hillbilly version of Slim. I have been saying that since I started listening to him. And when I started listening to him, I didn't really know that there was reaction channels or anything like that. I probably caught on to the whole reaction thing probably within the last year. So the other 4 or 5 years that I've been, well, maybe not even that long, I was just like, oh my God, he's the hillbilly version of Slim. Like, he's got those lyrics. He's got that. I think he's a lyrical genius. Just like that song that Eminem does. Oh, I think it's Fast Lane or something like that, where he's talking about being a lyrical genius. Absolutely. Upchurch is... Because a lot of rappers want to make that reference that, like, oh, I'm, version of Slim or whatever, but a lot of them aren't. But this one for sure. And I grew up to Slim Shady. Slim, whew, I know just about every one of his songs. Oh, like Slim Shady got me through a lot of high school shit. And so a lot of times when I hear that from other rappers, I'm like, not even close. Upchurch, yeah, I can back. I agree.
It's Pine Creek Road, 5150 camo bandana. The realest dash for artists, they're coming through your antenna, boy.
Yep. Yeah,
and I probably won't ever come through your antenna, but who fucking cares? Church! I love you guys.
well, here is another badass Upchurch song. Oh, I never did this part. Sorry, guys. I mean, I went through it. Again, how long is this song? 30-minute, or a 3-minute song that turns into a 30-minute video. But that's because I like to ramble. But that's the kind of music he creates, that people can talk about his songs like that. I know I can, and I know there's a lot more. I know probably some people see the video length and they're like, shit, I don't want to watch it for that long, but I can't help it because he creates that level of content that, or, creates that level of lyrics and music and just everything in general that gives me as a fan and as a listener the ability to talk this long about his music. I mean, it just creates so many stories and references of his journey too that, I mean, I can't wait to get people on panel, man. I really can't wait. I think you have to have like 1,000 subscribers or some shit, which I have a long way to go for that. But I know I'll get there, and oh my God, I can't wait to get people up here and talk about these songs, man. He may not come through our antennas, but he's certainly coming through our phones, our computers, our, which is technically through an antenna, satellite. He's coming through. And it may not be the radio, but in all honesty, who listens to the radio anymore? I sure as hell don't. I don't really think a lot of people listen to the radio anymore. So I think if you're able to get your music onto YouTube and Spotify and some of those other streamings, I think the radio is kind of dead now. And also, if anybody that lives out in the sticks, we don't have any good radio stations anyway. So I haven't listened to the radio for a long time because the stations out here suck. Anyway, and I need to be a good fan and buy his albums. I really do. I feel bad that I haven't, but I just broke. But things are on the up and up. So that means that I will be able to contribute and buy just about every one of his albums. My husband and I both have talked about it, and we want to buy his albums. Absolutely. And then I still need to order, and I'm sorry, Kenny, I need to order one of his stickers from Rketreacts because his videos and his songs are awesome. Captain Kurt, I think he has stickers or something out because I want to support that. I don't know if Father and Son has anything. The time difference between where I'm at and where everybody else is, I'm always missing you guys. I'm always missing the lives. I'm always missing the premieres. And that's just the time difference. I'm either at work or it's like 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm not awake enough to do that. So anyway, here is yet again another amazing song from Upchurch that probably took him 20 minutes to make. I mean, he just gets in there and he just talks about his life, his shit. And I just couldn't ask for a better influence, especially for my son, besides his father. His father, number one, absolutely an amazing influence. I'm forever grateful for my husband, Mike. I love you. I doubt you're watching this, but I love you. And you are the first and foremost amazing influence. And then comes Upchurch, as far as when us parents piss him off and or he's in the teenager phase and what we say, whatever. My son's going to be able to listen to songs like this and know that he can do it. He can get out of a trailer. He can get out of the low income. He can do shit with his life. And he has this influence of somebody that didn't have to go the signed route, that didn't have to go to a major city to get signed and go through that. Because that's some of the shit that stopped me from going after my dreams. And here is somebody that's, when I tell my son one thing, he's only going to take in so much because I'm his mother. But here he has somebody to influence him to say, work hard. You don't have to give in to anybody. You don't have to depend on anybody. You can do it on your own. Don't stop working for it. And that's it, plain and simple. And so I am forever grateful that he has a positive, authentic influence. So I hope everybody has a beautiful day. I hope that somebody that hasn't listened to this song before listens to it and gets the same meaning out of it that I did. And I can't say it enough. Go after your dreams. Go after what the fuck you want in life. Fuck everybody else. And don't let those obstacles stop you, because you'll just regret it. And no, you can't sit here and say that Upchurch hasn't gone through obstacles. And he's still doing his shit and still thriving. And whether you're a kid or an adult, that's just as inspiring. And can't get into all this shit in my life, but I'm here to tell you that it's overcoming the obstacle is so much more empowering than any other feeling in the world. So I know for me, or I guess, for Upchurch, he's got all of Creeksquad. He's got everybody that has his back, and it just sucks that the people around him directly are the ones that are hurting him, when he has people all across the country, the world, that love his music and would never want to do anything to hurt him the way that people have hurt him. So, with that being said, much love goes out to not just Creeksquad, not just the Skins, but everybody that's going through some shit right now. Don't let it stop you. Fuck whoever is stopping you or being negative or whatever it is. There is an opportunity out there, and there is a way to overcome it. So don't give up, and use the inspiration around you. Use music. Use somebody you look up to, but just for the love of God, don't give up. We need more genuine, authentic people out there to support and encourage others. I mean, holy shit, do we need that? We need the kind heart. We need the hardworking. We need We need more of that. And for those of you out there that are like that, get up and speak and help somebody out there. I mean, I'll say it again. Don't fucking stop. Keep going after your dreams. Upchurch is just one of the many influences out there to prove that. And I really hope that somebody's day gets shifted because of this and can, get a little bit of confidence boost. So, and I hope Upchurch too, man. I hope he can. I know he has support from all the listeners and stuff, but just know Upchurch. I know you're going through hell right now, but goddamn, are you an inspiration to everybody out here that's going through their own shit. So much love to everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful day.